Ukrainian President Mr. Zelensky. We will participate in the high-level strategic council of Turkey and Ukraine, and in order to participate in this meeting, shortly after we will fly to Ukraine. And this year we are also celebrating the 30th year anniversary of the establishment of Turkey and Ukrainian relations. That's why this official visit is also very meaningful for us. After our bilateral talks with Mr. Zelensky, we will be chairing our council meeting. On the margin of our talks, we will assess our bilateral relations with all its aspects. We will have a chance to exchange our views regarding to regional and international matters which are in our common agenda. We will undersign many agreements on different grounds, thereby strengthening the legal basis of our bilateral relations. Valuable friends, our relations with Ukraine in the recent years have improved in many fields, including but not limited to tourism, energy and defense industry. Despite a pandemic, more than 2 million of our Ukrainian brothers and sisters have been hosted in Turkey, which was a brand new record. And our bilateral trade has increased 60% with comparison to the previous year of 2020, thereby reaching to $60 billion. The free trade agreement to be undersigned during our visit hopefully will enable us to reach our targets of increasing bilateral trade. We closely follow the tensions in the region and the challenges that the Ukraine is facing with. Ukraine, which is a strategic partner of our country and our neighbor, we are supporting their territorial integrity and sovereignty, which we articulate in each platform. As a country of the Black Sea region, we advocate the peaceful resolution of the conflict, and we call upon all parties to use restraint and refrain from confrontation. It is obvious that this conflict should be resolved with the peaceful manners, and we are ready to do on our responsibilities in order to ease the tensions in the region, which I would like to reaffirm once again. We are attaching significant importance to our kinsmen in Ukraine, the Crimean Tatars being in the first place. And of course, this topic will be at the top of our priorities in our agenda during our talks to be held in Kiev. I also believe that this strategic council meeting will be beneficial and instrumental for strengthening our bilateral relations with Ukraine, and I wish that this meeting will be auspicious for our countries and also for the region. I also would like to congratulate your religious festival, the Holy 3 months, which has started as of last day. May it bring welfare and prosperity to the whole Islamic world. And hopefully we will experience the Laylat el-Regaib. May God bring prosperity and welfare to all of us, and I entrust all of you to God. Thank you very much. Yes, please. Esra Nehir from Habertürk News. You have clearly explained the stance of Turkey in every platform, and you call upon the parties to use restraint and refrain from confrontation. So in order to ease the tensions, which messages will you convey to the whole world? In addition to that, Vladimir Putin, the Russian president, is expected to pay an official visit to Turkey in the upcoming days. The date and the location of that visit is certain or not? Thank you very much. Today we will pay our official visit to Ukraine and we will hold talks with Mr. Zelensky. And after his official visit to China, Mr. Putin said to us that he wants to pay an official visit to Turkey. Of course, without holding those two official visits, it wouldn't be wise to think how we will be acting. And after those official visits, of course, we will reassess the situation. And as an important country in the region, we definitely do not desire confrontations happening between Ukraine and Russia, and hopefully we hope that the tensions between those countries, Ukraine and Russia, will be overcome, and the representatives of those countries keep saying to us that they are not for invasion or occupation of Ukraine, and we are also articulating the same sentences, and we will continue to articulate them as well. Hasan Ulaş from Haber Global TV. An agreement has been undersigned regarding to the security of the airport in Qatar. What is the latest developments in that regard? Well, valuable friends, as you know, the Taliban lacks consistency in that regard. So they didn't yet define their policies about the Kabul airport. As you know, one plane has landed on Kabul airport, and many passengers were present in that plane, which Taliban didn't accept. If the positive developments go on, we will give our best support to Kabul airport together with Qatar, and hopefully we will be operating the Kabul airport, and the talks are ongoing between two countries, and hopefully we will finalize this process successfully. From Demirören News Agency, Bora Ulaç. We are expecting the official visit coming from the President. Which visit are you speaking about? The official visit of the Israeli Prime Minister to Turkey. So, is there going to be concrete steps to be taken before this official visit? Hopefully, this official visit will be taking place mid-March. And with this official visit, hopefully, we will have a chance to assess our bilateral relations, and hopefully we will be reinforcing our bilateral relations positively. And this approach of us is also present on the Israeli side. Thank you very much. And before Mr. Herzog comes to Turkey, their special representatives will be paying an official visit to us, and we will be also sending our special envoy to Israel. So the preliminary meetings will be held, and then the whole process will be initiated. Haber Rüya Akkuş. My question will be about Osman Kavala case. As you know, the European Council Committee of Ministers voted on it. As a result, the transfer of the case to European Court of Human Rights has been initiated. So, if the European Court of Human Rights judged that there has been a violation, this will be a first for Turkey. How would you like to elaborate on that? Valuable friends, Let me clearly state this. We do not recognize the decisions of the courts who do not recognize the verdicts of our courts, the court of first instances being in the first place. And our court has given its verdict. And frankly speaking, it doesn't matter what the European Court of Human Rights or the European Council said, because first and foremost, we expect respect from those parties for the verdict given by our courts, otherwise we will show no respect to them. His Excellency Mr. President, Diğer Gülhan, TRT World, it was articulated in the news yesterday. The international violations, the violation of the international law by Greece for the illegal migration goes on. Although Turkey showed its stance very clearly, the international community keeps silent about it. Are you going to take further steps on that regard? Well, yesterday the spokesperson of our political party has made its announcement. First and foremost, watching 12 people dying due to the cold weather is not something acceptable. But this is not the first incident by Greece that we witness for the first time. As you know, many people have been sentenced to die as their boats have been sunk by Greece. Sinking the boats of those people and sentencing them to die is the approach of Greece to which we are used to seeing, unfortunately. Unfortunately, this is the indication of the Greek civilization. Unfortunately, regarding to this matter, the European Union and the whole world kept silence, and I do not presume that they will change their stance about it. They have constructed the Frontex, but it does no good. It only serves to Greece's interest, and other than that, they do no good whatsoever. The Greece was watching 12 people dying as they freeze to death. So we articulate all those unfortunate events with whatever leader we speak all around the world, and our fight in that regard will continue in the eyes of the whole humanity, because the ones who are the bystanders, the ones who are watching how people die, should be answered, because we should be siding with the oppressed. This is our humanitarian and Islamic duty. Thank you very much, valuable friends. Thank you so much.